6 feet 4 inches.
1-0.
He features a sinker, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a slider. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double, third hit for him today.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
1 out, runner at second. Here's Brandon Nimmo. The pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. And a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Rosa over at second, 1 down. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man at second. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Running for receiver now. Runner takes off for third. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Save.
Full count.
He reaches 40 stolen bases on the season with that bag. Check on the runner.
He's out.
Nothing doing for the Mets as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. Rosa had a sensational showing in the win. A 3-hit performance, including batting average. It's the New York Mets. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, J.R. Rosa. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
Rosa with a homer in his last game. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one hammered. Rafaela going back on this one. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Lynn just absolutely killed it.
Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. Whitlock back to work. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. That one ripped right center field. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball. Throw, and they got him.
Well, I could see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shock when he took off. But trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you've got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That was the case.
First and second, no outs. And stepping in for Boston, Rafael Devers. Double steal. Pitching for a strike. And the throw, he's out at third. Runner at first with no outs here. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Go ahead run on base. Stepping in the long ball threat, Mark Vientos. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Here's Brandon Nimmo.
At the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team. Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs one hitter at a time.
And that is out of play.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can...
Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play move.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Abreu makes the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. To the plate, save! And a 2-1 ball game now.
Well, that's a quality at air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Rosa, the runner at third. Vientos on at first with two down. Lindor. Snap throw to third. He'll score easily, and they cut the lead to 2.
You know, 300 homers would be an amazing achievement for him. Fewer than 200 players have ever done it. Hit 300, you tie Chuck Klein. Hit 301, you tie Rogers Hornsby. I can't wait to see if he pulls it off.
Rosa in the box now. No balls and a strike. Nobody out. Runner at first. Liner, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Once in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
First and second, no outs. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That's the first fastball we've seen today. Made it look easy.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. And he many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. So no runs here and a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida. Buto is just 1 strike away. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's a 2-out double, and the winning run is at second base.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this. Having a chance to get up in the bottom of the 9th. He didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Winning run stands at second. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
No base hits in the series for him so far.
Yeah.
It's really been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things, makes the slump even longer. Never seemed to help. Never helped me.
Yo te la puse la música hoy. Escúchala ahora tú. Ve a la transmisión para que tú escuches lo que yo te voy a poner en la canción.
And that's downstairs. And the count is 2-2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
If you're happy, 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 clap your hands. If you're happy, 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 clap your hands.
Around third. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Red Sox walk. 4-3, our final score for Chris Singleton and our entire crew.
Vaquero, lo dejaron en el terreno. Por el pitch está jodiendo. Te lo dije.
Rosa, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the New York Mets. So 2 down, J.R. Rosa getting ready to hit. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. And a foul ball.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
On the ground to the left, foul. And that's just foul. Outside, 2-2. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And now to Ward.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's a
in there at the knees. Going to count 1-2.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of comp
balls, 2 strikes the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. Runner at first with no outs here. Ober was recently in the All-Star game for the first time, a nice career achievement. climb the ladder with that fastball. Strike one. And that one hammered. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already? So digging in, Mark Vientos. Going down the line. Base hit. 1 run in already. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Well, they call that an advanced count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Runners on first and third. 2 away. Smoked on the ground a second. They take the force out, and that is that. So they strand a pair. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Mets 7 and the Twins. Base is empty with 2 away. And next for Minnesota, Diego Cartaya. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that'll do it. What? 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Mets 7. 1 down. J.R. Rosa up now for the Mets. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Mark Vientos digs in now. Pickoff throw, and he just got his hand in there. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Ball outside. Throw to second. Save. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. Runner goes again. Pitches low.
That's low. Ball.
Throw, and they got him.
Well, I can see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shock when he took off. But trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you've got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Josh Rojas. Runner on the move.
1-1.
No throw, safe at second. Here's Byron Buxton with the tying run at the plate. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Squeezes it, and there's 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Hit on the ground to short. Correa throws across the diamond, and that is that. Leave 1. Rosa had a good day at the office. Put together a 3-hit performance.
Strong individual day.
J.R. Rosa getting ready. He's on it. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Rosa will hit next. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1.
Well, no count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
On a line out towards center. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. 2 left for the Mets. 2 on, 1 out. Here's Josh Rojas. 2 on, 1 out. Runner on the go. No throw. He's in there safely. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back onto the track, and he makes the catch. So up next, Tyler Fitzgerald went down on strikes his first time through. Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
1-0.
Throw to second. Ow.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try and get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. Festa back to work. Liner, and this could be trouble. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Vientos the next to hit. And fouled off. Festa checks the runner. Rosa dives back in safely. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball. Oh, he's out at third.
Well, I could see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shock when he took off. But trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you've got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
Next to hit, J.R. Rosa. 1 for 3.
Durán, 102.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Griffin Jacks.
These are the spots where relievers really make.
Jacks over to first, and he's back in safely.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3. Rosa played okay, but not well enough to boost them to a win.
Not his best showing, but.
Activo, mi gente, activo. Comenten, denle like.
J.R. Rosa with an incredible season. And here is J.R. Rosa, the top hitter in the National League entering the day. And that drops in for a strike. Rosa, a former Rookie of the Year, batting sixth in today's lineup. And he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Just missed. Lifted in the air, right field. Alcantara. And there's one down. Bases juiced, no outs.
That's it, yeah.
And that one fouled off.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Base hit, one run is in. Headed for the plate. The run comes in from second. It's a two-run single. They trail by one. It's 3-2. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
First and second, no outs. And now it's Mark Vientos. And that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases all loaded up. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Rojas tracks it down for the out. He'll score on the sac fly. Back even. It's 3-3.
So we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
Ronnie Mauricio now. Snap throw to third. Runner at second, two down. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's the third out. One hit, one left. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Drops one down in front of the plate. Well, Siggy, that was really nice being able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Here's Byron Buxton. Two outs. Now a pop-up on the infield. Rosa settles underneath it. Makes the grab. That is the inning. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors. And next for the Mets, J.R. Rosa. Hammered on the line, base hit. Around third. The throw home. Head first slide, and he's safe. It's 9-9. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Go ahead, run on base. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Popped up, Fitzgerald. And that's the third out. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team Vientos. On to first. Ball game. And the Mets.
Esperando que me llamara, pero yo no me llamó.
This is a 1-run ball game. Rosa had a great show.
¿Tú sabes cómo es? Vamos a dar una practicadita. Ya, ¿de qué trae? Trae también. Se prendió.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Runner on the go. Ball misses.
Esperado, papá.
Usually when you see a team trying to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
So 2 down, and up next for Cleveland, Yohel Pozo. Swing and a ball popped up. Rosa under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. No run. Stepping in, the long ball threat, J.R. Rosa. Leading the NL in home runs to start the day. He's been a beast. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, digging for 2. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
2 out, space is empty.
The catcher, Rosa.
Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His 56th home run of the season, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
That's a game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up.
En mi casa no, papá. Hello.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So 1 out, nobody on. Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley.
Va a tocar ahí.
This one in the air. Rosa settles under it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
And a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he's
moved first, and he dives back in safely. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw to second, and he's safe. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Runner on the go again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Now a step off to third.
So va, huevón.
He hits the dirt, and he is safe. He stole home. I don't believe it. J.R. Rosa up now for the Mets. He's already homered in this game. Now a screamer into the outfield. Noel hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Rosa was outstanding in this ball game. J.R. Rosa ready to go. 1 down. Here's Jose Ramirez.
Se va para segundo, lo va a matar.
And the 1-0. Runner on the move. Pitch in the dirt. Saves the second, and he easily steals the bag.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job of controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Hauls it in for the out. 1 away. J.R. Rosa up now for the Mets. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits.
Toma, para que respete, papá.
Well left field, way back, and you can't forget it.
El mejor.
His 57th homer of the season. It's 2-1.
El mejor, mi gente.
Another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate, and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
Your luck, Rosa. Your luck,
This
yeah.
one absolutely screamed out of here, Singy. A laser. StatCast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter, but clearly it had all the velocity it needed to leave the yard.
Man at first, 1 away. Line drive, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Flails at that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the ball field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
There
he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And one down. And here is Yoel Pozo. Swing and a ball popped up. Rosa under it. That's out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, J.R. Rosa. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Rosa went deep in his most recent game. One down, base is empty. That one ripped.
That's right.
One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
One out. Runner at second. Here's the 3rd baseman, Mark Vientos. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Strike in there. And the throw at third.
Well, I could see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shock when he took off. But trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you've got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
On the ground to the left. Ramirez sends it to first. Inning over. So they go quiet. Rosa had a great showing in the win. A 3-hit performance, including a homer. J.R. Rosa ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. Back here in Queens, at the plate, J.R. Rosa. Williams back to work. Now a fly ball to right center. Thomas sizing this one up, and there's one down. John Kenzie Noel digs in for the Guardians. Puts one down in front of the plate. Tosses to first, and that's an out on the sacrifice.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Rosa pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Back at the ballpark, and one of the things that's been happening lately, hot hitting as we take a look at the numbers this month. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Going, gone. That's worth the price of admission. His 58th home run of the season, and they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 2-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
2 outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. On the ground. They get the force. That ends the inning and stop. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jake Fraley. Runner takes off. Safe at second, and that was not close. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, J.R. Rosa. Ripped on a line. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
So a man at first. Now it's Jose Ramirez. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
0-1.
No throw, safe at second. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Rosa extended the hitting streak in this one. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard. J.R. Rosa ready to put on a. So 2 down. J.R. Rosa up now for the Mets. And that's a little bit high. 1-0.
1 ball.
Rosa
No strike.
launched a homer in his most recent game. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw there. Safe. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Runner on the go again. Pitch in for a strike. Wide throw, and it gets away. He'll score easily. And they trail by 1. So up next, Addison Barger. Nobody out. Runner at first. Springer on the run. Pitch inside.
2-1.
Throw to second, and he's out.
Knocked out.
Now batting, the catcher, Rosa.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Rosa working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. And foul ball.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
And a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he's squared up.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. He's safe. That's 50 stolen bases for him this year.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealers.
Runner goes again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Runner on the move again. Ball misses. Throw to third. Save. And now making 4 stolen bases in the game for him. Rosa at third with 2 away. That one misses. And now 3-2. Snap throw to third. He'll score, and now they trail by 1. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. That one is absolutely belted. Varsho moving back for it, and it's gone. His 59th home run of the season. It's 4-1. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
First and second, 2 outs. Rosa now at the plate, 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna
Era un triple de Guerrero. La saqué otra vez.
Another homer. Home run number 60 on the year. It's 7-1.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Rosa with a Ruthian achievement. J.R. Rosa, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. So up next for Toronto, Alejandro. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Gray back to work. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now it's Mark Vientos. Gray moved to first. Rosa back in on a dive. The 2-1. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. Now they get the runner and a rundown. And they tag him out. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Puts it away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
1 out, base is empty. Ouch, that one drilled him. The throw is still in time, and they get it out on the play.
Oh, that was pretty right there. Beautiful play with the bare hand.
Tiene que romperle pie.
And out.
Runner at first with
Fuego,
no
mi
outs
gente.
here.
Activo.
Swing,
Comente,
and
mi
that ball
gente.
smashed on a line. And makes the grab. 1 down. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. J.R. Rosa, the next to hit. So here's the guy that is, I think, right now the favorite to win the National League MVP. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, get a broken back.
Ground ball.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home.
J.R. Rosa has been on. Here's Andres Jimenez. Swing and a pop-up. Brings it in. One up, one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
J.R. Rosa in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. One out, bases empty. In the air, right field. And George makes the grab.
No, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike.
0-2.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Berrios back to work. And that one is inside. Rosa goes 6 feet 7 inches, 215 pounds, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. And out number 1 on the grab.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike.
Acá.
Throw to second.
Aloha, papá.
Out at second. Nobody out.
That'll drive you
Se le aburrísimo,
if you let it. I mean,
Yo
he couldn't have hit that ball more.
estoy haciendo un live aquí. Yo me baño de aquí.
Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Ah, okay.
Rosa in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to keep this safe.
Tiene que llevártelo.
Nobody on. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And he's got it.
Yo juego otro rato aquí y me voy a bañar.
Win the last 2 to
Dile que suba Johansen para acá.
Rosa had a rough goal.
Me voy a bañar, mi gente. Tengo que bañarme ahorita. Bañito. Quiero practicar. Déjame, pues esto seguro cogió para esto seguro cogió carga ya. Vamos a ponerlo en esto, con esto se escucha mejor. Se escucha mejor. Se escucha mejor, así que vamos a ver ¿dónde que te va? Ok, te va aquí. Prende la consola, se oye mejor por aquí. Aquí. Un segundo, mi gente. Aquí.
Que ahora sí. Claro. Fuimos, ahora sí.
J.R. Rosa ready to go in this one. This breakout star has been a model of consistency. One down. Stepping in the long ball threat, J.R. Rosa. And that misses. And that's ball one. Gilbert with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up runners. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
Velo ahí. Velo ahí.
Back there. And forget it. A 2-run shot. His 61st home run of the season. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Rosa down the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Ripped to short. Over to low. And that is that. Mets strand 1, still tied 3-3. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Swing and a pop-up. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, hauls it in, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 30.
2 out, space is empty. In his second season, 22 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Tucker makes the play, and that'll do it. They put 2 on the board. So 2 down, and stepping in for the Mariners, Anthony Prado. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Runner on the go. Nope, ball. No throw, safe at second. Man at first, nobody out. Now here is J.R. Rosa. He's already homered here in this one. Liner, caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Rosa, certainly not the reason they lost this game. Just 1 hit, but it did leave the yard.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came off, even though he couldn't lift him to
ready to go in this one. This breakout star has been a model of consistency at the plate, leading the league in batting average. It's the New York Mets taking on the Seattle Mariners. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Second inning set to go. Here's the catcher for the Mets, J.R. Rosa. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catch.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Gone. He made him pay for that one. His 62nd home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Jonathan India at the plate. India, the former Rookie of the Year, 29 years old, and they went Rosa Rain on the move. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. No throw, he's in there safely. 1 out, base is empty. Line drive, base hit. Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that base.
Throw over to first. Rosa back on a dive.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Runner on the move. Throw to second. Save. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there.
Runner goes again. There's a ball. And the throw. He's out at third.
Well, I can see he had a big lead out there at second base, so it wasn't a shock when he took off. But trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you've got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
Rodriguez back to work.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
There goes the runner. And a foul ball, he stays alive. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Now snap throw to first. Tag, and he's picked off.
Man, you're feeling so good. You just got the knock, you're on base, and then right away you get picked off. That's just a tough one to swallow, especially after leading off an inning with a single.
Rosa stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball.
Well, with the tie and run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Outside, 2-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that's the 3rd out. And now for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. They got it for out number 2. Drew Gilbert up now for the Mets. Hit on the ground might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. That's a double play. The ball game is over. Rosa made a big contribution despite the loss. Had 3 hits, 1 of them a homer.
No question, he was a big contributor for him here. Fantastic effort at the plate, even in defeat.
J.R. Rosa ready to go in this one. This breakout star has been a model of consistency at the plate, leading the league. It's the New York Mets. Here's Kyle Tucker. Robles runs. Pitch is low. Throw there. Safe. Here's the catcher to hit, J.R. Rosa. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect, you jumps up the ball. He can double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Ball misses. And that will end the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Runner at
No me gusta tener la base. No me gusta tener la base.
Base hit center field. And it's now first and second to start the inning. Singing, he is locked in there.
Amaya.
He's really slowed the game down.
¿Por quién tú
It's
estás?
like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind.
Runner on the go.
¿Con quién?
It's in for a strike.
Oh, mira, ese segundo me acordaba yo. Y yo Hansen.
One out and a runner at second. With a single base run because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Gloves it up.
También la cogió porque te mejor,
Nice play. And that
jugada de película, está emocionado. Mira, ve. No, pero eso nada más ahí, un muñequito nada más. Mi gente del TikTok, por favor, compartan el like, denle like, comenten. Si entran al like no se quedan, pero comenten y denle like, por favor. Apoyo por apoyo.
That one missed. With the goal ahead
Gente de YouTube, activen, gente de YouTube. Gente de YouTube. Actívense, mi gente de YouTube.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field.
Vamos a estar echando algunos jueguitos de MLB. Por ahí tengo a GTF también. Ya ustedes saben que le gusta jugar,
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
Por favor, mi gente, apoyen, mi gente.
Hit hard on the ground to short. To second, India. That ends the inning. And welcome back to the ball. And here is Cal Raleigh.
Va a tocar.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Uh-oh, throw goes to second. Rosa had a home game for them.
Maybe not his best showing, but they got the win, and he should be happy about that.
Seguimos activos, mi gente.
J.R. Rosa with an incredible season. All set for the start of the inning. And now J.R. Rosa. Let's see what the former World Series MVP can do with this at bat, Chris. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Next offering is foul back. And a pitch. Good eye right there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And there's one away. Runners at first and second with one gone. That misses the zone. Something in the infield. First base. Yeah. To get out of this. Chopped left side, and it goes just foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. Think about something being hit to the right side into the outfield. Is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing and a line drive field. Coming home. And runs in. Alonso is waiting home. He's safe as he gets his hand in. And they lead by 3.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Mi gente de TikTok, mi gente de TikTok. Activo, mi gente.
One out, runner at second.
Here's
Francisco Lindor. Here's the pitch, runner on the move. That's in for a strike. And the he's out at third.
Well, I could see he had a big lead out there at second base. So I was a shock when he took off. But trying to steal third right there, it's kind of risky, man. You're already in scoring position, so you've got to make sure that you can make it there safely. That wasn't the case.
One out, base is empty. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach.
Runner on the go, pitching for a strike. Throw there, safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Bases robadas en la temporada. Líder.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. There's the ball. Throw to third. Save. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Luzardo with a throw over. And he's back in. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. J.R. will hit next. Right-handed hitter at the plate. Lots of power. He is dangerous. This one popped up. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. Set for the last half of the 7th. So up now for Chicago, Ramon Urias. Rosa makes the catch, and there's one down. Well, he gave the ball a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Rosa in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. And the go-ahead run is on base. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that
runner on the go, pitch outside, safe at second with a stolen base.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Here's Brandon Nimmo. 2 on, 2 outs. Double steal. Out at third. And that ends the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the 9th. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong.
No tocó.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Rosa has this one sized up, brings it in, and there's one down. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. This one in the air. Rosa should have this one. Hauls it in for the out.
Yo no las cubro en la base.
One out.
Ya lo van a gente de
Second. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ian Happ. Swing and a line
Tira.
base hit into right field. The relay.
Matado.
They cut down the winning run, and we will play on.
Lo mató todo, lo mató.
You too much with them sending him home, trying to win this ball game in extra innings, get back into the clubhouse, get something to eat, get some rest. But great defense right there keeps this game alive. That is a big time play.
Mira una repetición, mi gente, ahí con la cámara, mírenla ahí. Ay, se ve bien.
So digging in, Owen Casey.
Bueno, quiera Dios que se piche ahora.
Strikeouts and a pair of flyouts.
Ve,
That one missed.
pidiendo en medio, miren, mi gente, ve.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Con un pisito te va a la vaina.
Scored position with 2 away.
Tírame ahí en el medio.
Swing and a
Ahí.
foul back, and that's out of play.
Well, if he's going to do something special
tirarle una
out here,
recta
it's
alta.
going to have to
Otra
happen
con la
with 2
bota.
strikes.
Pitch
Y la
misses,
bota.
and that's ball 2.
Tírale reta, maestro. Gente, reta, no vaya a matar.
And there's
Ya.
the ball.
Bueno.
Miguel
Ahora
Andujar.
Miguel Andújar,
in the
después
on-deck
de la
circle,
locura.
hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Bueno, estamos ahí.
He
La
walked
botó la bola,
it,
ve.
and that will keep things going. Here's Miguel Andujar.
Problema solo. Un minutito que de Andújar ya no fui. Mira.
Cut on and lifted in the
Ay,
air.
fly, pitó. Ay, ay, ay.
This is the winning run, and
Yo
the
sabía que le doy en el terreno.
6-5 the final here.
Mi gente de TikTok, mi gente de TikTok activo. Denle like, mi gente, denle like, comenten.
J.R. Rosa with an
Jugando
incredible
en el
season
miren,
so
igualito
far,
a mí,
leading the league in
eso yo.
OPS. Can he keep it going again today?
Yo creo que personaje como
It's the New
foto,
York Mets
pero
and the
igual,
Chicago
pues.
Cubs. So 2 down. Here's the catcher, J.R. Rosa.
Oye,
On the ground, right side, and that one handled in plenty of
Right,
time at
yes,
first,
yes.
and that is that. 2 outs.
gente, el que entre, por favor. YouTube, actívense. Mi gente de YouTube.
This is down and away.
Bro, denle like, por favor. Comenten.
Ripped to short. They get the force. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the runners on first and third, 2 away.
Toma, para que aprenda, papá.
Deep left field.
Está
On its
loco,
way, gone.
No está conmigo.
His 63rd
Carlos
home
Fernando
run of the
Tata.
season. And the Mets jump in front. It's 5-4. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive and it
Vamos
paid
allá,
off.
mi gente, vamos allá. Mira, el ¿dónde está ahí? Ve. Con Juan Soto que yo estoy, mire,
When
ven,
you're working
ven.
with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance.
¿Qué pasó?
Not fooled by the location or the velocity, he was all over that fastball.
Está ahí. Y ahora porque ustedes llegaron para allá.
Jason Kelly.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be
¿Cuánto
careful
cuesta?
here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
With the go-ahead run.
¿Por qué
at the plate,
50?